What's up, fam? Thanks for tuning in once again, or for the very first time. I'm Jasper the Filmy. I want to talk with you guys today about a mixer that's really popular on Amazon, the Synco MC mixer, 4-channel mixer. In this video, I'm going to do an overview on this mixer, of its capabilities, some of its strengths, some of its weaknesses, and some of the things that I personally use it for as well. So let's do it. So to give you some basic preliminaries about this mixer, if you're not that familiar with it, it's currently retailing on Amazon for $69. That's actually the regular price. And if you're looking to purchase this, I actually added a link in the description of this video that you can go to if you do want to buy this. But it is 4 channels and it does provide 48 volts of phantom power. So if you're using a condenser microphone for a podcast or for karaoke, you can plug it into one of the XLR inputs. Like you see right here, it also supports the 1/4 inch. That's what that's for. So you could plug it in on the input for 1/4 inch or for XLR, either or vice versa. And this is the button that you would push in when you do have that condenser mic. So when you do that, you push that in, there's a light that will actually show that the power is being provided to that condenser mic. You have a control for the gain, the high, the low, and also the basic volume as well, and the same thing goes on the 2nd channel. Now the 3rd and 4th channel is combined into one control input, so just keep that in mind. And the 3rd and 4th channel is also the same channel that you use to control a USB plug-in. So if you have a flash drive, for example, with music on it, or an external hard drive with music on it, you can plug that directly in to this mixer with a USB cable. And obviously, if it's a flash drive or external hard drive, you can switch through the music with these 2 buttons right here. There's a forward and a back button on there, and a pause and play button on there that allows you to control it as well. And then it's also Bluetooth enabled. So if you're someone that has music on your phone and you want to sync it to this so that you can plug it into some bigger speakers to use it for maybe a party, a family reunion, what have you, you can do all of that right here through this mixer. Pretty interesting and pretty powerful. There's also a headphone jack in there as well. The headphone jack is obviously for you to monitor what is going through the mixer. So going back to what I mentioned with the condenser microphones, if you want to hear how the condenser mic sounds for your podcast, for example, and you plug the headphones into this input right here, you can hear what it sounds like. And also there's a volume button right there for the headphones, so that it doesn't blast you all the way through or blast your ears out or what have you. And then on the top here, you'll see that there's 2 RCA inputs. These are really for the speakers, the monitors per se, if you're using studio monitors, or if you're using some speakers for your gig, what have you. And then also these 2 inputs right here would be ideally for if you're using an instrument, you know, like a guitar, a keyboard, what have you. Just to power up this guy, the cool thing about this is that you don't actually need to plug it into a power supply, into a wall outlet to power it. It actually is powered by a micro USB cable, the same one you would use for an Android phone or a device that has a micro USB input inside of it. It's really simple. And as soon as you plug that in, whether it be from your computer, whether it be from a power bank, or whether it be from even, you know, some phones even can probably power this guy up. As soon as you plug it in, this guy will light right up. And just as far as the body is concerned, it's really light. It's made out of plastic. That's a plastic body encasing there. It's not metal. So it's really portable, really light, something pretty small and compact that you could probably slip into a bag if you're probably one of those roadie musicians, or if you're someone that's wanting to do a podcast on the go and kind of move around without having, you know, big clunky hardware and conditions set up for it. On the back here is a button that will allow you to do the line in/PC. When you plug it into your computer, for example, and that button is pressed out like that, this is going to read PC. So that shows that it will actually feed into a computer, and the computer will recognize the inputs to be, you know, the MIDI input, or if you're using a microphone, it would just be considered as a USB microphone for those podcasters or people that need that extra audio, for example. Now, when you push this button in, Then you're gonna see the line word up here on this screen right here. And the purpose of that line is for, like I said earlier, the guitarists, the musicians with keyboards or what have you that are plugging it into the line inputs so that that musical instrument could go through this mixer and feed through the speakers so that they can adjust it. It's not really a hard unit at all to use. I think that's one of the biggest strengths of this, is that it is really simple. You don't have to be an audio engineer to work with it. As soon as you plug it up and set it up and you put in some headphones, you could just do some listening into the mixer to see how you would like for your audio to sound on the low, mids, highs, and so on and whatnot. And then finally, two other settings that's provided in here is the delay and the repeat. The delay is kind of like another terms for a reverb on this mixer. So if you want to kind of have like a stage room effect, or even a ballroom effect, this will kind of allow you to control that. And then the repeat is like an echo. Obviously, if you want to have a little bit of an echo, then you can do that with this. If I was to make one more suggestion to you guys, I would strongly suggest getting a good pair of studio headphones. And these headphones right here are the ones that I go to when I'm doing my podcast, listening to music, or just wanting to hear some good audio levels. These right here are the Mayuno studio headphones. They're currently on Amazon, I believe, for 42 bucks. That's the sale price. I don't know how long that sale will last, but they're pretty good. And these are the Status Audio headphones. These are a little bit more. These are regularly $79, but they're currently on sale for $59. Once again, I don't know how long those sales will last, but either way, both of these are some good to go headphones, and I would recommend them to anybody. And I actually add the links to both of these in the description of this video as well, so you could check them out. If you want to hear how this mixer sounds in action with a microphone, I actually did another video before this one, and you can check it out in this video right here. It will give you some little bit of audio. And of course, if you would like to learn a little bit more about me and who I am as a content creator and independent filmmaker, just click on this video right here and it will tell you a good bit about my story. I hope you liked this video. If you did, I would just please ask you to hit that like button, and I would definitely encourage you to subscribe, because there's some great stuff coming to this channel and I want you to be a part of it.